Got our first 62 TE here in this Dodge Journey. It's 2015 all-wheel drive. Started with the wheel, ball joint, axle shaft, caliper mounting bracket. Give me a little more room in there to get things taken out. Pop the lower fender liner to disconnect the battery. There's not a whole lot of room here, which is going to probably necessitate I go ahead and come underneath here, pop that other axle shaft out. There's an intermediate shaft in there as well. Did hit the pan to get it drained. Still dripping. Been 20 hours or so. It's already second evening. Got a couple the lower bell housing bolts, I guess you call them. The torque converter bolts are out. Flywheel or flex plates spinning freely. Back up top. We got the pull this out to get the air filter. Pull the coolant or the washer fluid reservoir. It just sits right up on the hood with all the hoses still connected. Got that big connector there was the hardest, most difficult electrical connection, but it really wasn't even that bad. You just got to try harder. The shift linkage sits in that U, so on this little ball right there. It just pops right up. Got those connections out. All in all, it's not too bad of a job so far. Just wait till I get it unbolted and gotta support that engine with a second jack while I wheel out the transmission with my first. Here we are a couple hours later. I guess I did eat dinner, but I think I'm ready to start splitting it. Got bell housing bolts left. Pull the evap canister, what I think is the evap canister. This little bracket, it's got two little nuts to hold on to studs down here, one on either side. There's a bolt here on this bracket, another one back in here, another one up in there. I think that'll allow it to drop out. Once I get this mount that holds both of them together, the engine and transmission, then we got the transmission mount. It's got two bolts. Should be fairly easy. Come back onto the bottom. I got the two bell housing bolts left down here. Help keep it together. And these two, which are holding the transfer case to the transmission, it would appear. I've been told there's two more up top that hold the transfer case. If you look in here, you can see one of those two right back in there. There's another one behind it. So we can zoom in on that. Right there, that's one of them. But I believe that just holds the transfer case to that mount. So I'm gonna leave them for now because they're impossibly hard to get to. Hope for the best. Okay, so here we are 2 days later. I got the prop shaft or drive shaft pulled out. The exhaust is partially separated. We've got the maniverter, the rear maniverter, catalytic converter pulled out. The transfer case, power transmission unit, whatever the hell you want to call it, it's free of the vehicle. It'd probably come out. If I could get the rest of the exhaust to separate, it's dripping fluid. And I finally got to that one last bolt. See right there? I got the ratchet on it. I'm having success. It's coming out tonight after about 20 hours of struggle, but it's gonna happen. All right, so she's finally out. What a pain in the butt. This is kind of how she went so far. Actually, I'm happy we don't have a broken flex plate, but probably should not have loosened the slip connections on the exhaust. I think they'd been fine leaving them tight. Just breaking this connection and the other one and pulling out the catalytic converter or maniverter, whatever the hell they call it. and torque or transfer case, power transfer unit, whatever, is definitely something you should probably pull out so you can get that stupid bolt out. I'm not sure it's going to go back in, but definitely need new seals and O-rings on the PTU, power transfer unit, transfer case, whatever you want to call it. Again, more garbage. This one I managed to leave in this maniverter. It's fine, but there's 2 bolts on the top of the unit, and then it kind of slips over on the bottom. Not sure I'm happy with that design, but it's what it is. However, at the end of the day, the unit is out, and I'm about as happy as it can be for now after 20 hours worth of work, or whatever it is, in my tiny little garage here. Gonna have to get the new unit, see if I have to transfer this and this over. What about the sensors? When we get there, we'll give it a look, see what we got.